Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to our biggest episode of the series. We are taking on the final two games of our Premier League season, our first season in the Premier League, and we are fighting to stay in it for next season. We are currently sitting in 16th place. That's just 2 points clear of the relegation zone. If we get a victory today and Leicester loses, we will be a Premier League team next season. It's going to be a tough one today, though. We are taking on Southampton away at St. Mary's. They are in 7th place, and they are trying to fight for a European place next season. The top 7 all get European places, and they have yet to secure that, so it's going to be a tough one. Team news, we have changed up our midfield a little bit. Duarte returns in the starting lineup for Yoshida. See if he can provide a spark for us today. Costa returns to the bench for the first time in over a month after returning from injury. So let's get this one underway, guys. A huge game today. A point would be huge for us as well. But if we can get the 3 points, that would almost guarantee us a place in the Premier League next season. The teams are walking out of the tunnel, and we are underway here. Come on, you Terras. We are running out of games and we need a performance today. Yellow card for Fitzgerald. He might be suspended for our next game. That was his 15th yellow of the season. Not ideal. And it is halftime. Did not see a single highlight. Southampton look like they are edging out that first half. But it is goalless here and we will take that. A draw would be huge. Christian Marsiler picks up a yellow card, but we have a corner here. Anderson's going to whip this one in. Oh, no, it was so close. Schlotterbeck header goes just wide, and then Fitzgerald isn't able to put it in. Another corner for us. They deal with it much better here, and it could be a dangerous counterattack for Southampton. Big tackle by Rufo. Go on. Uh-oh. No, that was terrible defending. That was atrocious. And Southampton capitalize on it. 1-0 to them, 58 minutes gone. That was terrible defending. Okay, we're going to make our first substitution here. Costa is going to come on for Greenwood, who's not had a great game at all. 6.3. Costa, see what you got. And our second substitution is going to be Josh Earl for Marsiler. Yellow card in 6.4, looking nervous. That is a recipe for disaster. There's a free kick for Southampton as well, but we deal with that. Can we create an attack out of this? Oh, go on, Boomer. You've got to finish that. You have to finish that. Can we capitalize on this corner? Costa to whip this in. For Schlotterbeck, it's dealt with, but we pick it up and it goes nowhere. Okay. Final substitution. We're going to bring on Yoshida for Stockbridge. 10 minutes left to play, guys. We gotta do this. And it's a free kick for Southampton. Oh, go on. That's headed away. Can we win it back? Oh, come on, Fitzgerald. Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, Yoshida. Big moment for you. No. It is narrowly wide. Oh, no. That was our opportunity to equalize. That's full time. This is very scary moments for us now. We could be in the relegation zone. It's going to come down to the final game of the season. We don't want to be in the relegation zone going into the last game because that would depend on other teams dropping points. Oh, man. All right. Well, some good news for us is we are still in 16th place. Leicester and Everton were not able to overtake us. So if we get a victory in our next game, we guarantee our safety. And if Leicester fails to pick up a victory, we are guaranteed to be a Premier League team next season. Wow, okay, so we're going to take on Derby County in our final game. So let me go ahead and get up to that point and I'll bring you back for a huge final game of the season for the Terras fighting for safety. Alright, we are here for the final game of the season against Derby County at home. They are in 9th place. If we get a victory today, we will secure our Premier League status for next season. Anything below that relies on Leicester or Everton dropping points, so we want to avoid that. Let's see if we can get a victory today. Team news, Costa is in the starting lineup. He's not going to make it the full 90, but I think he gives us a better chance to start, and Sam Greenwood does very well off the bench, so he will be doing that sometime in the second half. So let's get this underway for our biggest, most important game of this series to date. Wow, what a big one. Alright, the teams are out and we are underway here at the Bob Lucas Park for the final game of the season. Come on, you Terras. Early highlight here, us on the ball. Can we whip it into the box here? Go on, Marsiler or Broomer, one of you guys. Oh, yes. Oh, it's cut out. But I like the attacking intent, and we win it back with Rufo. Okay, they were scaring me there for a minute. Yes, Anderson, whip it in, whip it in. Broomer, oh, he gets it blocked, and apparently we are offside. Corner for Derby. It's whipped in. Oh my gosh. They really should have scored right there. But Dahlberg, luckily, is able to collect that. Another highlight for Derby now. Oh, headed just wide again. Derby should have gotten on the score sheet there. Coming up close to halftime, Nico Schlotterbeck picks up a yellow card. And we make it into halftime. 0-0 here. Wow. They have been all over us. We've had one shot. We've edged possession a little bit. But we need to find a way to get a victory today. Good news. Everton and Leicester are both losing. They have really tough games. Still need to have a better second half here, guys. Costa 6.2. You're disappointing me a little bit. Bloomer 6.4. Need to see more from you as well. Everyone else is doing alright. Big 45 minutes coming up here, though. Alright, highlight. Weymouth on the ball here. It's turned over, but we win it right back. Go on, Stockbridge! Oh, he stings the fingers of the keeper. But he's there for the save. Dang. That would have been a wonderful goal. The highlight is going on. Can we win it back off of him here? They're playing around. Go all the way back to their keeper. Don't like how it's still going on, though. Unless we can win it back here, that's not good. That's a goal for Derby County.
I'm so nervous.
Oh, God, you love your soul.
It's really been coming, but that's a real shame for us. We don't need to see that again. We're going to make our first substitution. It's time for Sam Greenwood to come on and replace Helder Costa. It's another highlight with Derby on the ball. But they turn it over. Go on, Racic. Go on. Play it inside. Play it inside. Okay, that works. Costa. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Right before he gets subbed off, but it wasn't meant to be. Now Derby on the ball once again. Dangerous opportunity here. We missed our header, and it's whipped back in. And nearly a second goal for Derby. Second substitution, we're going to bring on Josh Earl for Marsiler once again. We got another highlight with Derby on the ball from a goal kick. We need to win the ball back here, guys. Not like this, not like this. Wow, Fitzgerald, what a defensive header right there. Laying it all out on the line, and it could lead to a goal at the other end, and it does. Sam Greenwood picks out Tom Broomer. All even at 1 apiece now. All to play for in the final 20 minutes of the game. Let's go. What a counterattack. What a defensive header by Fitzgerald. Let's go. We're going to make our final substitution as well. We are going to bring on Yoshida for Racic. Looking a bit nervous out there. So Yoshida comes on for the final 20 minutes of this game. And we're going to go attacking now. Doesn't matter if we get a draw or lose. Need to find a way to get a victory. Oh, Yoshida! Oh, he hits the crossbar! Wow! Another highlight for Weymouth. Come on, boys. Let's find a way to get this winner here. Go on, Broomer. He plays it inside to Anderson, who picks out Greenwood. How do you not score there? Wow. Yoshida to take this corner. He whips it in. Headed away. Someone needs to go win that ball. Okay. Wow. We're going to get counterattacked. Okay, good job, Rufo. You get back. It's Darby's still on the ball here. Good header away. Push out, boys. Push out. Yes, go on. Go on, Anderson. Go on, Anderson. Whip it in now. Oh, it gets blocked. It falls to Earl, though. Is he going to have his shot? He does. What a goal that would have been for Josh Earl there. But now a corner for Darby. And it's a goal. Dang, are you serious? That one is a bit harsh to concede on a corner. Who was that? Schlotterbeck, that was very poor from you, not gonna lie. Extra time here now. It's not looking good for us. It's a final corner for Darby as well. It's headed away. Can we counterattack him though? Let's go. Let's go, Broomer. Inside to Yoshida. Go on, Yoshida. Yoshida! Oh, exactly the same as last time. He puts it just wide of the post. Yoshida. That was poor finishing from you, and he's not like a terrible finisher. He has 11. That is above average. That's a yellow card for Josh Earl. Maybe not. Could be a final goal here for Darby. That would be rough on us. Anderson heads it away. Just blow the whistle, ref. There it is. I don't know if we have stayed up or not. Oh man, we're gonna say that was disappointing because it was. Let's see if we are a Premier League team or not. We are a Premier League team. Wow, we escaped by the skin of our teeth. Unbelievable. We survived by a single point. But hey, that's all that matters, is that we survived. We will be a Premier League team next season. Get in there. Wow, that was just absolutely incredible. Weymouth avoid relegation on final day. We were not good this year at all. That was a real struggle this season. And we have a lot of work to do in the off season to improve going into next season. The bottom line sums it up. Weymouth finished the season in 16th place in the Premier League after losing their last 3 games. But we somehow managed a way to stay in the Premier League. Good news is we get an additional $14.22 million for finishing in 16th place. That'll be nice to have going into next season. If you just look over at our finances, they are an incredible $85 million in the bank. You can see how it was looking before. We were barely scraping by, and then boom, right here we make it into the Premier League, and it's a nice looking graph from here on out. We have upgrades going on. We're improving our youth facilities, our training facilities, we're expanding the ground. The future is looking bright here at Weymouth. But let me go ahead and get to the end of the season awards, and we'll go over those and the season stats and all that good stuff to finish off this season, so stick around for that. Alright, we are here at the end of the season awards and stats. We're going to start off with our best 11. So let's see here. We have 3 players that have joined our best 11. Les Payne, Sam Greenwood, and Josh Earl are all inducted into our best 11. Let's just switch over here to this view and we can see it a little better here. So our best 11 as it stands is Callum Ward, our goalkeeper, who made 104 appearances for the club. James Clark at right back, 143 appearances, 5 goals. Center back pairing of Sam Shearing and James McKenna. Sam made 174 appearances, got 7 goals along the way. James McKenna, still a current member of our club, 108 appearances, 11 goals. Left back Josh Earl, 105 appearances, 2 goals. Defensive midfielder, one of our favorite players here, Nnamdi Afaber, who made 186 appearances and got 3 goals with his time here, average rating of 7.29. What a player we had there. One of our early players, Matt Carter, at one of our central midfielder spots, had 151 appearances and got 9 goals. Les Payne, our new abductee, 105 appearances, 19 goals. Our 2 wingers, Sam Greenwood, 114 appearances, 18 goals. On the other side, Benicio Monteiro, 197 appearances and 40 goals. What a career he has had with us, and that will be coming to an end as he is joining FC Cincinnati at the end of the season. So we wish him all the best in the MLS there. Our striker, Cameron Archer, 124 appearances, 55 goals. And then on the bench, we have Orion Alsop, Marvin Ekpatita, Jack Sr., Lucas DeFice, Elliot Whitehouse, Deshane Dalling, and Ellis Sims. So always interesting to see how our best 11 changes and who is still in it from the very beginning, which is really awesome to see. But if we switch back over here to our end of the season awards, our fans player of the season goes to DeRoy Duarte with 57%. Second place, our goalkeeper, Pontus Dahlberg, and third place goes to Ian Fitzgerald. This one was a very tough one this year. We haven't had too many things to cheer about this season, but Duarte had a pretty solid season for us, so I can't say that I'm too surprised that he ended up winning that award. Our goal of the season goes to Sam Greenwood against Liverpool back in October. Was this that FA Cup game? I believe it was, yeah. Yeah, 6-0 right now. But Sam Greenwood got our first goal in that game. I believe it ended 7-2. And I believe he also got the second goal in that game. Nice to see him get a goal in a big game like that. Unfortunately, the result did not go our way. It ended 7-3, but he did get a brace in that game. Our signing of the season goes to Tom Brummer. We got in January for 10.5 million from Augsburg in Germany. He had an impact, but not quite as big as one as I would have liked. But he's still early on in his time here in England, and he had 7 goals and 1 assist in 17 appearances. So not bad. He definitely could have got a lot more goals. He got in really good positions. Didn't quite finish all his opportunities. But I think he's going to turn into a really, really good player for us. Young player of the season, our on loan center back, Ian Fitzgerald. Solid season for us. He does like to pick up yellow cards, which did hurt him a little bit. But yeah, we would have been a lot worse without him on our team. Our stats are a bit concerning. Looking at our top goal scorer, it goes to Tom Brummer, who had 7 goals. Yeah. Our top goal scorer had 7 goals. Not ideal, and that needs to be improved on next season. Highest average rating, DeRoy Duarte, 7.02. That also needs improved on. If your top player barely scrapes a 7, you're not having a good season. Our most assists is shared between Duarte and Costa. Each had 4 assists. Again, another thing that needs improved on. Something that does not really need improved on is Nikola Racic had a 90% pass completion. That is very good. Then our most player of the match awards shared between 3 players. Edmondson, Arufo, and Brummer all had 2 apiece. And then, yeah, Fitzgerald, he had 16 yellow cards this season. That is a whole bunch of yellow cards. Let's see if there's anything worth noting in the stats. We'll start off with the player overview. Don't think we're going to have very many players on this list at all. I'll be happy if we get one player on this list, if we're going to be honest. And we didn't, so yeah. Anything in our team overview? Probably not, if we're being honest. Ooh, we got 6th place on the best average possession. We ended up with 53%, which is not bad at all, considering we really struggled this season. Next year, I would expect that to increase and challenge for one of the top spots, hopefully. That's probably... Oh, we actually got another one here, guys. We also got 6 on the best tackling completion, 86%. And looking at the next ones, I'm guessing we're probably going to be on the most fouls made as well. Yep, we finished in 3rd. Not a surprise there. We definitely aren't going to be on any of those. Lots of areas to improve on next season. And since we completed our first season and survived, we're going to have a lot more money to play with going into next season. And our reputation will have increased a pretty good amount as well. So I think we can get some really, really good players in their prime to join our club and hopefully shore up some areas that need help. But let's go back over here. We have a club vision and expectation meeting. So our 5-year plan, it still is always going to be work within the payroll budget. I highly doubt that is ever going to change. End of next season is still just fight bravely against relegation. So that is fantastic for us. We'll go ahead and accept that vision. And before we end off the season, here is a look at the league table, the final standings. The champions, Man City, finish on 91 points, 2 points clear of 2nd place Liverpool. It was a 2-team race this season, and Man City edge out Liverpool by 2 points. The other 2 teams qualifying for Champions League, Man United in 3rd and Arsenal in 4th. Chelsea missing out on Champions League football, coming in 5th. Burnley and Southampton will be in the Europa League and the Europa Conference League, respectively. Those are the 7 teams representing England and European football next season. The other end of the table, Forest were relegated a few games ago. We already knew that. Newcastle comes in 19th, and Leicester is the 3rd and final team to be relegated down into the Championship. But yeah, that's where we're going to end off this episode today. Got a lot of work to do going into the off season. What a journey we have been on so far in this series, and I'm super proud that we were able to avoid relegation this season. That was extremely difficult, and it showed in our performances this season, just barely scraping by. But hey, we did it. Next year, we can hopefully get some better players in and have an optimistic outlook on the season. But if you have enjoyed this episode and this season, be sure to leave a like on this video. It helps out tremendously. If you are new around here as well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. And until next season and next time, it's been your Boyd 147.